हूं कुछ और इस वक्त बड़ी खबर आ रही है। यूएस प्रेसिडेंट डोनाल्ड ट्रंप is expected in fact to sign an executive order to close the education department soon, fulfilling a year-long pledge to dismantle the federal agency. Trump will be holding an event at the White House to sign the order, directing Education Secretary Linda McMahon to take all necessary steps to facilitate the closure of the Department of Education and return education authority to the states, while continuing to ensure the effective and uninterrupted delivery of services, programs and benefits on which Americans rely. Formally closing the department requires an act of Congress. McMahon recently moved to drastically reduce the size of the education department by cutting its workforce in half. She called the job terminations the first step towards shutting down the department. Aditya Vadhavan is joining us for more on this story. Aditya, a big move by Donald Trump. What is going to be its impact?
Well, absolutely. If you see, it will be a great impact of this. Since Donald Trump is already taking many decisions that are not in the public. There have been some decisions, that have been making headlines on the day, and this time, he has decided he is expected to sign an executive order to close the education department, fulfilling a year-long pledge to dismantle the federal agency. Trump, as per some reports, Trump will hold an event at the White House to sign the order to express this. Dismantle the education system. He will hold an event at the White House to sign the order directing Education Secretary Linda McMahon to take all necessary steps to facilitate the closure of Department of Education and return education authority to the states, while continue to ensure the effective and uninterrupted delivery of service programs and benefits.
Yes, is that order expected to be signed today, Aditya?
Yes, absolutely, Uday. As per some reports, he will sign this executive order today, and this will affect many of the students who are studying in the universities and colleges of the United States of America. But formally closing the department requires an act of Congress. But even without formally shutting it down, the Trump administration could effectively make it nearly impossible for employees to carry out the work. So it needs to be seen from here on how this entire situation unfolds. Yes, Sudha.
Stay with us. We're getting more news coming in this hour. Ukrainian President Vladimir